and thank you for visiting my channel. Today's review is going to be on a few items that I picked up from Ben Nye, and I wanted to do a couple of swatches and discuss some of the setting powders that I purchased, and I also purchased one contouring powder. So stay tuned. Hi, and thank you for visiting. Today my review will be on a few items that I picked up from Ben Nye, and I'm going to start out with my setting powders. Now, I've been having a little bit of an issue as far as setting powders and what looks good on my skin. I have picked up these three setting powders here from Ben Nye. Now, I have had this one here for a moment, Ben Nye Banana Powder. Ben Nye Banana Powder does not work for me, ladies. It's too yellow. It looks really funny on my face. It makes me look a little ashy, and it just does not appeal very well with my skin. So I nixed that one and I decided to pick up Topaz. Now, I've been using the Topaz for quite a while. The Topaz does work for me, but it doesn't give my skin an actual highlight. It just finishes around the eye. Like if I put a highlighter on, a lighter I cannot talk today, a lighter foundation, and then I set it with this, it basically blends in really good with my skin tone. This is more closer to my skin tone. So I have seen some women of a darker skin tone use this, and it looks so pretty on them. I mean, this is why I picked it up, but because it's so close to my skin tone, it just doesn't work very well as a highlighting powder. So I decided to pick up the Ben Nye Camel. Now, this right here, I'm still on the fence with this particular powder. Is using it as far as a setting powder. It's not close to my skin tone, but it is close to my skin tone. I don't know how to explain it. It just how do I explain it? It gives my face a muddy look, okay? And I just don't particularly like it that much. I can use it, but I just don't like it that much. So I'm still in search of a good setting powder. Now, if you have any suggestions for me as far as the setting powder for highlighting, please drop a comment below. Let me know, because I have tried everything. I have tried Sacha Buttercup. That's what I have on right now, and it still gives me an ashy look I don't like, okay? And I have also tried the NYX powder. Now, the NYX powder, even though it is lighter than the Buttercup and the banana powder, it is more of what I'm looking for, but it just doesn't set my my highlighting area well. It leaves creases and I just don't like it. But just see if you can see this without me spilling it all over the place. The color of this powder, I do like it as far as setting in the area that I would like it to set. But like I said, I get a lot of creasing with it, and I just, you know, wish that I can find something that will just really work for me. If you have any suggestions, those are the ones that I have used so far. Drop a comment in the comment box. I really will appreciate it. Now, as far as contouring setting powders, I really haven't had a problem. I just don't like ones that are really dark on my face, look like a skid mark on the side of my face. I don't like those. They have to blend in really good, and I don't want it to be noticeable, but I want it to be noticeable. I want it to give me that, you know, that chiseled look that I'm looking for, especially if I'm trying to go with a more dramatic look. It just depends on what I'm wearing, how I'm doing my hair, where I'm going. So I'm in search of a really good contouring powder. I have Kat Von D's Shades and Light. I have that one. I have NYX contouring powder. I have, I've tried Sephora's contouring kit. I have another contouring kit. I'm not really certain of the name of it, but I have it. It's a popular one. Believe me, behind me, in my drawer here, my vanity drawer, in my drawers behind me, full of makeup. So trust me, I probably tried it, but if you have any suggestions, let me know as far as a good contouring powder. I don't want anything too dark. I want something that's going to complement very well with my skin tone. Now, I have picked up the Ben Nye Ebony, and I'm going to try that. I have like a reddish tone to my skin and also slightly on the yellowish tones. I have an odd skin tone, so yeah, I just been having a real hard time finding a good contouring powder without looking like I have a warpath, you know, on my face. I've also picked up the Sienna. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but I'm going to try it and see if what I can do with this particular one. And that's it as far as the setting powders. Okay, I picked up a Ben Nye Pressed Colored Contour Palette, and this is it right here. You can see that. And what attracted me to this particular palette was the colors that was in it. I'm not a big fan of eyeshadow palettes that contain talc. I will use it, but I'm just really not a big fan of it. Now, the price of this palette is a bit pricey. It's $79 for it. Here are the colors here. Okay, and they are so pretty. I love it. Now, just to let you know, I try to keep everything on a decent scale as far as the makeup that I purchased. I won't lie, I have picked up some makeup that is kind of on the expensive side, and I also pick up the lower scale makeup products. Now, this particular palette, also what attracted to me, it was on a discounted rate because of the crease that was here and this edging here. It was because I guess when it was packed incorrectly, and it bent the actual top of the palette. It didn't damage the eyeshadows, it just kind of creased, you know, this little line here and this little divot, if you want to call it, on the edge. So I actually got it for $40. Pretty good, because I paid $40 for my palettes all day long. That's not a big deal to me. But the $79 one, I was like, I don't know. I was looking at the colors, and the guy was like, you know what, if you want it, because I come in there all the time, he's like, if you want it, I'll give it to you for $79. He was like, not $79, $70, I'll give it to you for $40. He said I was going to lower it down to $50, but I'll give it to you for $40. I was like, cool. I snatched it up, okay? And I was really happy with the colors that was in there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start naming the colors that's in there. And like I said, I am a neutral person, and I love the color ranges here. Okay, now the blue is a little on the different side for me, but it doesn't necessarily mean that I will never try that blue, because it's really pretty. I'm going to start here, and this particular one right here is named Shell. And this one right here is named All Natural, and as you can see, I have already been using that. This one here is called Cobblestone. This one here is Smoky Taupe. This one here is called Graphite. And this one here is Twilight Blue, that I have my finger all stuck in. Twilight Blue. The next row, this one is called Mink Stole. Very pretty brown. The next one is called Cocoa Brown. Also love that one. The next one here is just simple black brown. And the next one here is Brown Berry. I love this one right here. These two right here I am loving. I will combo like these three colors together. The next one here is Eggplant. That's Eggplant right here. And the next one is just simply black. And what I do love about this palette, I love matte colors. I'm not really into a lot of shimmer. I will use shimmer. Like today I have shimmer on my lower lid here. Because I have hooded eyes, it's not really feasible for me to use a lot of shimmer colors. I wish I could. I see a lot of YouTubers that have all of these pretty amazing looks, and they're able to do that because their eyes are not hooded. You know, when I apply makeup, I have to be really careful about what I put on my lower lid, because once I open my eye, it will fold under. You see my crease right here? It will fold under, and then it will get on the upper eyelid. Now I know there's tricks that you can use to remedy that, but like I said, I just kind of keep it simple when it comes to my eyeshadow looks. Now I'm going to go ahead and swatch these really quickly here, and I'm going to start out with the shell color. And let me go ahead and grab that up. Let's see the best way. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it here. And the shell color I will use as a brow bone, or either in my inner eye right here as far as highlighting. I use a dab of that, and that's shell. And the next color I'm going to be using is the All Natural, which is this one right here. Let me swatch that. Now, for this to be such an expensive palette, I did find myself having to build up some of the colors that's on here. You know, I will expect Nye to have more of a pigmented eyeshadow palette, but hey, it is what it is. Okay, and that is All Natural. Now, not to say that these colors are not pigmented. Don't get me wrong, because they are. It's just some of them, because of my skin tone, I have to build up the colors. The next color is going to be Cobblestone, which is here. And I'm going to swatch that here. I hope you can see that. And that's Cobblestone. Let me take off my bracelet here. Should have known better. This is going to get in the way. Okay. The next color is going to be Smoky Taupe, which is this color here. Which, if you ask me, I mean, it's really close, but this is Smoky Taupe. Go ahead and place that there. And that's Smoky Taupe. And the next color is going to be Graphite, which is really pretty also. I like that color, which is right here. Now that one's really pigmented. I'm gonna bring that there, so I'm sure you can see that color on me really well. And the final color on the top row is going to be Twilight Blue, which is a very pretty color blue right here. And like I said, I'm going to experiment with it. Blue is not a color that I will gravitate towards. I don't think it'll look very well on my skin tone, but like I said, I'm really ready to try to step out a little bit, and I will try it, but I won't use it if I'm looking like Galactic Girl or something, like a Solid Gold Dancer or something. I'm not down for that look. If I start looking crazy, I will take it off. Trust me. It's not that important to me to go with all of the trends. I go with what looks good on me. I don't care if it is the latest trend. If it is and it looks crazy on me, I'm not wearing it. Like, I don't wear blue lipstick and green lipstick and all of those color black and all. Girl, no. I don't care if it's the trend. It don't look right on me, so I'm not wearing it. But let me go ahead and swatch it. And this is Twilight Blue. And excuse my swatches, I am not the best swatcher in the world. Okay, and that is all the first top row. Now the next row is going to be starting out with Mink Stole. And this is Mink Stole right here. And that's this color right here. And the next color is going to be Cocoa Brown, which is right here. Now, one thing I did mention before that these are a talc-based powder and they don't go on as buttery as I like. Trust me, it's more of a chalky consistency. And that's why I said I would not pay $79 for this palette. But here is the Cocoa Brown. The next color is going to be Black Brown, which is this color right here. That's Black Brown. That's your Black Brown. And the next colors are the Brown Berry, which I love this color here. This was one of the deciding factors of me purchasing it, was this color here. And that is the Brown Berry. Let's swatch that. Oh, I love this color. So pretty on the lid. And that is your Brown Berry. The next color is Eggplant, which is another one of my favorites, which is right here. This one is very pigmented. And that's the Eggplant. Almost comes off as like a purplish tone, doesn't it? And the last one is your Flat Matte Black here. And that's this color here. And I will use that for a smoky look to darken up a certain eye look that I'm trying to achieve. I wouldn't use it that much, but I will use it for, you know, to smoke out or around the edge here to darken up certain colors. Okay, and that is the Ben Nye Pressed Color Palette. Now, like I said, I particularly don't think it's worth $79. Ben Nye is more of a makeup that's used for theater, if you ask me, or makeup artists do use it also. So this will be something that they will use, and trust me, when they put it on you, I'm sure it looks very good. But I'm not sure if I would go and pick out another palette from Ben Nye. It just depends. It depends on if I like the colors in it or not. But this palette is going to take me a long time to hit the pan with, okay? Maybe the brown berry one I probably will use more than anything in this palette. The browns, I will use them also. But if you're interested in getting this, you can also go to the Ben Nye site. Like I said, this palette is $79, almost $80 for this palette, ladies. And I'm sure that you can find another comparable palette that's going to be a lot less. But that is my review on this particular palette. And thank you for visiting my channel. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also, take a look at my blog, and that is at linktobeauty.com. Everything that I go over is normally placed in there. Also, I have a lot of other goodies that are on that website, and I'm going to start promoting it because I have been blogging for over four years on that particular blog. So it has a lot of nice information in there for women of color or women in general. So when you get the chance, just go to linktobeauty.com, and thank you and have a nice day.